So friends, and welcome to a new XRP update video. It's definitely time for another one, as quite a bit has happened over the past week or two. Not only from a technical chart perspective, but also from a news perspective. That's why we will definitely take a closer look at XRP today, what this sell-off means, and how it might progress. So make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and feel free to check out the free Telegram talk and signal groups if you're interested in updates, news, and signals. You can find the links for that for free in the video description. If you want to buy, stake, or do anything else with XRP, you can of course do all of that at Binx, that is my partner exchange. You can find the link to it below in the video description. Additionally, there are currently some good bonuses available to grab. Yes, and now there is no time to lose. XRP has fallen to 0.50 or just under 0.50 after we even reached our make or break decision point last week before the end of the month. So we rose to 0.66 in September and then the dump really started. We didn't manage to hold up here again, so to be honest, we'll leave the box like this for a bit longer. I stand by this decision that up there is make or break. Everything looks good if we manage to close daily or weekly above that level. Anything below looks modest. And now there was this massive dump, to be honest. From 66 stocks down to $50, that's a 23% drop. It went down here within a few days. We have entered our green support box. That was also the first small anchor point, which is not yet fully processed. So, to be fair, it would be significantly better for the XRP price if it were to go a bit lower, even down to 0.49 in the short term. It would mean another 2 to 3% dump, but it would be significantly more positive for a further opportunity to break out sustainably upwards due to this zone, the wicks, and the volume we still have below. But what has led to the dump? Of course. On one hand, we have our resistance box. A lot of sell orders came in up here. That was clear because we were rejected up there so many times. We entered up there with very, very little volume. This means there was a lot of short volume up there. On the buyer's side, there weren't really people buying XRP here, and that's why people were sold off again. The positions above were partially stopped out, the shorts, and then it went down. The second reason, and this is now the reason for many why this dump occurred, is the XRP crash as the SEC issues a ruling and USAND appeals the ruling against Ripple. Yes, 5 days I believe. Yes, exactly. Just 5 days before the deadline on October 7th, the SEC filed the notice of appeal. Somehow, everyone expected that the SEC wouldn't just let this go, but that sooner or later, an appeal would simply be filed, and that would be that. It's just the same here with Ripple, again and again and again. It is simply part of Ripple or XRP that there are always some court rulings or other matters. Otherwise, YouTubers would have to live off something, because if everything were running normally with Ripple, they would simply have no news anymore. But well, the other reason for this sell-off was here. And I must honestly say, and I have been saying for weeks and months, XRP is an investment for me. It is bought and sold as soon as the opportunity arises, and I will stay in it. You see, we had this sell-off marked here as well. This would be the first step where I could possibly imagine a small recovery, so it doesn't have to go down drastically right now. A recovery, let's say up to 58 to 59 cents, would make sense before we possibly see the next sell-off. So those are the top options A and B that we currently have here. Either a direct drop towards 0.43 or 0.40 or a brief recovery, followed by the next dump downwards. This is a bit of my opinion on the chart analysis at the moment, and you already know my opinion. Theoretically, we could also drop down here towards 8.30 US cents, and it is simply the truth as I say it. Right now, it is just the most bullish scenario for the XRP price to potentially rise sustainably sooner or later, in my opinion. Otherwise, as mentioned, a short-term recovery is definitely possible. If we pull the Fibonacci level from the low to our high, we can see that it aligns very well up here at around 58 to 59 cents, or better said, between 59 and 60 cents, where the golden pocket lies. But I would like to have a slightly deeper low for the bullish divergence before the pump upwards. Now, I would love to hear your opinions. What do you think about it? Another call? Do you still have XRP? Will you buy more XRP? Or are you doing it like me, just leaving some of it as is? Feel free to write it down in the comments below, and otherwise I would say leave a like, subscribe, and join the Telegram group. I think we'll talk next week for the XRP update video, a regular video tomorrow till 2021.